All right, guys, we are back in the building, back with some more boxing, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and all that good stuff. Now, guys, tomorrow it goes down in Japan. We have the WBC, WBO Unified Super Bantamweight Champion Stephen Fulton, also known as Cool Boy Steph, putting his titles on the line against the monster Naoya Inoue, the 3-division champion, the former undisputed champion at 118 pounds. The guy who is known as a knockout artist, the guy who's on a lot of people's top 5 pound for pound lists. This is going to be an epic showdown. This is one for the hardcore boxing fans. I know a lot of casuals aren't familiar with both of these guys, but you hardcore guys know a lot about both of these fighters. And, you know, with the controversial stuff going on, I think this fight is heated up even more, in my opinion. Now, today was the weigh-in for both of the fighters. Let me go over each guy's weight. Stephen Fulton came in at 121.9 pounds. You had Naoya Inoue coming in at 121.7 pounds. So we do have ourselves a fight. Both of the guys made weight. And despite what Stephen Fulton's trainer said about, you know, pulling his fighter out if the situation with the hand wraps wasn't resolved, we still have a fight. So I'm glad that Stephen Fulton is fighting. I want to take my hat off to Stephen Fulton for going over and to Japan into enemy territory and putting his titles on the line. I think he should be commended for that. And also, I think Naoya Inoue should be commended for going up to 122 pounds and facing off against a champion his first time in the division. So both of the guys taking risk, and I like to see this in the sport of boxing. Now, with all the controversial stuff going on, I think that, you know, there's somewhat of a rift between the two. You could kind of see it at the weigh-in with the stare-off. The intensity in both of the fighters' eyes, they had to be separated. So I think this is going to make for a great epic showdown come tomorrow morning. Now, I think the fight starts in the U.S. I think it starts at, I think the card starts at 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, if I'm not mistaken. But make sure you guys check your local listings for the fight time in your area. I think it will be on ESPN Plus. So, 2 great fights this week. Of course, at the end of the week, we had the big one at 147 pounds. Errol the Truth Spence Jr., the 3-belt 147-pound champion, taking on Terrence Bud Crawford, the WBO champion and former undisputed champion at 140. So great boxing this week, guys. Great week for boxing. Boxing has been great all year. Of course, we have some other great fights coming on down the line. We have one I'm really looking forward to is Jermell Charlo and Canelo Alvarez. I'm really interested in that fight. Even though some people don't like that fight, I think that fight's going to be epic as well. But anyway, guys, I did pick a new way to stop Stephen Fulton in round number 9. Some of you guys know that, but you guys know I'm pulling for Fulton. I'm pulling for my countryman. Fulton, a great guy. I had a chance to meet him, and I hope he can pull this off. I just think that, you know, even with his skill set and Inoue, you know, both of those guys have great skill sets. I think the icing on the cake for me was the power that Inoue possesses. I think that, you know, he has stoppage power. There's no doubt in my mind that he's a devastating puncher. And I think I've heard a lot of people say that Fulton should try to mix it up on the inside like he did with Brandon Figueiredo. I have to beg to differ. I don't think he should fight that type of fight. I think he should use footwork. I think he should stick and move, counter punch. I think, you know, he can win the fight by decision if he stays away from Inoue, in my opinion. You don't want to get caught with a vicious body shot, especially that left hook to the body that Inoue likes to throw. But like I said, I'm pulling for Fulton. I hope he brings the titles back to the U.S., but I have my doubts. Like I said, I think Inoue that power is just going to be too much for him to handle. But anyway, guys, like I said, it goes down tomorrow in Japan. We're going to see who is the best fighter between the two. You guys let me know who you have winning the fight tomorrow. Do you think there'll be a stoppage? Do you think the fight will go the distance? You guys let me know how you feel about that in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.